Welcome to the DX Hoop. If you're a basketball fan, this is your go-to channel for the latest NBA analysis, trade rumors, and everything basketball related. Before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy the content and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Turn on the notification bell to stay in the loop as we bring you all the exciting developments in the basketball world. Today's topic is absolutely unmissable as we approach one of the most critical points in the NBA season, the trade deadline. This is the time when teams solidify their rosters for the playoffs or position themselves for the future. One team drawing a lot of attention right now is the Golden State Warriors, who are actively exploring ways to improve their front court and keep their championship hopes alive. Let's jump straight into it. The Golden State Warriors, under the leadership of General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr., are laser-focused on one primary goal: strengthening their front court. Despite rumors of high-profile trades involving players like Jimmy Butler, the Warriors' management appears to be prioritizing an impactful center. This move makes sense. The Warriors' system, built around Stephen Curry, thrives on spacing, ball movement, and perimeter shooting. A skilled center who can stretch the floor and provide a strong presence in the paint would be the perfect addition. The Warriors' current roster lacks a dominant center who can contribute significantly on both ends of the court. While players like Kevin Looney and Draymond Green have been pivotal, their undersized nature sometimes puts the team at a disadvantage, especially against bigger, more physical teams. With Curry and Green still performing at an elite level, the Warriors know their championship window is limited. The front office recognizes the urgency to act now. The Warriors have been linked to several names in their search for a versatile and impactful center. Let's break down the key players they're reportedly monitoring and evaluate their potential fit. Valanciunas is a proven veteran with the ability to dominate in the paint. He's an excellent rebounder and offers decent scoring from mid-range. However, his limited three-point shooting might not fully align with the Warriors' system, which prioritizes floor spacing. Among the most coveted targets, Nikola Vučević stands out. The two-time All-Star is having a stellar season with the Chicago Bulls, averaging 215 points, 102 rebounds, and 33 assists per game. His ability to shoot from beyond the arc makes him a perfect fit for the Warriors' offense. Vučević's versatility allows him to play both inside and outside the paint, giving the Warriors a tactical edge. His presence would not only improve the team's offensive efficiency, but also relieve Green from having to guard dominant centers every night. Chris Boucher, Toronto Raptors. A high-energy player with shot-blocking skills but lacks consistency. Day'Ron Sharpe, Brooklyn Nets. A young prospect who could develop into a reliable rotational player. Nick Richards, Charlotte Hornets. Offers size and rebounding but has limited offensive upside. While all these players bring unique strengths, Vučević's combination of experience, skill, and versatility makes him the most attractive option for the Warriors. Let's take a closer look at how Nikola Vučević could transform the Warriors' roster. Boosting the offense. The Warriors currently rank 16th in offensive rating, which is below their usual standards. Adding Vučević would instantly elevate their scoring capabilities. His shooting range would open up the floor for Curry, Klay Thompson, and Jordan Poole, creating more opportunities for uncontested shots. Rebounding has been a recurring issue for the Warriors, especially in critical playoff matchups. Vučević, averaging over 10 rebounds per game, would address this weakness. Additionally, his size and defensive presence would make the Warriors more formidable against bigger teams like the Denver Nuggets or Milwaukee Bucks. Green's versatility has been a cornerstone of the Warriors' success, but asking him to guard dominant centers every night takes a toll. With Vučević on board, Green can focus on his natural role as a playmaker and defensive anchor, enhancing the team's overall balance. While the idea of acquiring Vučević is exciting, executing the trade is a complex process. To acquire Vučević, the Warriors may need to offer a combination of expiring contracts, young talent, and draft picks. Some possible trade pieces include Kevin Looney, Gary Payton II, Moses Moody, future draft picks. The Bulls are likely to demand significant assets in return for Vučević. Despite their struggles this season, they won't part with an all-star center without getting valuable compensation. The Warriors will need to carefully weigh the cost of the trade against their long-term plans. While the Warriors are focused on improving their current roster, they're also keeping an eye on the future. Several young prospects have caught their attention. The 25-year-old Filipino standout impressed during the FIBA Basketball World Cup with his energy, creativity, and scoring ability. His athleticism makes him a perfect fit for the Warriors' fast-paced style at 7'3", 21 meters. Kai Sotto's size and skill set make him an intriguing prospect. His defensive presence and developing offensive game could address the Warriors' long-term needs in the front court. The Warriors are reportedly interested in a 6'9", 206 meters Russian point guard with exceptional court vision. His unique combination of size and playmaking ability could make him a game-changer under Mike Dunleavy Jr. The Warriors are striking a delicate balance between short-term success and long-term sustainability. This approach ensures the team remains competitive even as Curry, Green, and Thompson approach the twilight of their careers. Maximizing the championship window, the Warriors must act now to capitalize on their core's remaining years. Developing young talent, investing in players like Abando and Sotto ensures a smooth transition to the next era. The front office must navigate salary cap constraints while assembling a competitive roster. The Golden State Warriors have built their dynasty on a revolutionary style of basketball that emphasizes ball movement, spacing, and efficient three-point shooting. While the core trio of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green has been instrumental in this system, the team's offensive production has seen a noticeable dip this season. They rank 16th in offensive rating, far below their championship-caliber standards. Adding Nikola Vučević could address several of the offensive challenges the team currently faces. Let's break this down in detail. Vučević is not your traditional paint-bound center. He's a modern big man with the ability to score from the post. Vučević has a polished low-post game. His footwork, strength, and touch around the basket make him a consistent threat to score against even elite defenders. This would give the Warriors an option they currently lack. An inside-out presence that can punish teams who play small lineups. Stretch the floor. One of Vučevic's most valuable skills is his ability to shoot from three-point range. He's shooting an impressive percentage from beyond the arc this season, which makes him an ideal fit for the Warriors' system. Opposing defenses would struggle to cover both the perimeter threats of Curry, Thompson, and Poole, and Vučevic's ability to hit from deep would open up driving lanes for the guards. The Warriors are known for their intricate off-ball movement and creative use of screens, but they don't often utilize traditional pick and rolls. With Vučević on the roster, they could expand their playbook. Pick and roll. Vučevic's size and skill set make him a natural pick and roll partner for Curry. He's capable of setting solid screens and rolling hard to the basket, where he can finish efficiently. Pick and pop. Unlike traditional centers who roll exclusively to the rim, Vučević can pop out to the mid-range or beyond the arc after setting a screen. This makes him a dual threat in pick-and-roll scenarios, forcing defenses to make tough decisions on coverage. Imagine a scenario where Curry runs a high pick-and-roll with Vučević. The defense has to pick its poison, hedge on Curry, and risk leaving Vučević open for a three-pointer. Drop back to guard Vučević, giving Curry space to shoot switch, creating mismatches that the Warriors can exploit. This dynamic would add a layer of unpredictability to the Warriors' offense. One of the Warriors' biggest struggles this season has been spacing. Opponents have learned to overload their defense on Curry, forcing him to work extra hard for open looks. With Vučević on the floor, defenders can't afford to sag off him, as he's a legitimate three-point and mid-range threat. This spacing gives Curry and Thompson more room to operate on the perimeter, opens driving lanes for players like Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins, who excel at attacking the basket, forces opposing bigs to leave the paint, making it easier for the Warriors to execute their cutting and off-ball movement. Vučevic's shooting gravity, combined with the Warriors' ball movement, would make their offense nearly impossible to guard. At 35 years old, Curry is still playing at an MVP level, but the Warriors cannot expect him to shoulder the entire offensive burden. Vučevic's arrival would provide Curry with a reliable scoring partner who can take some of the pressure off. Vučević can create his own shot in the post or mid-range, allowing the Warriors to rest Curry for stretches without sacrificing offensive production. He's also an excellent passer for a big man, capable of finding cutters or kicking the ball out to open shooters when double-teamed. This ability to facilitate from the post or high elbow fits seamlessly into the Warriors' motion-heavy offense. Another area where Vučević would help the Warriors is on the offensive glass. While Golden State prioritizes spacing over crashing the boards, having Vučević would give them a player who can consistently secure offensive rebounds and create second-chance opportunities. His presence in the paint would add a new dimension to the Warriors' offense by extending possessions, force opponents to dedicate more resources to boxing him out, which could free up other players for open looks. With Vučević in the lineup, the Warriors could become one of the most dynamic offensive teams in the league. Here's a glimpse of what their offensive system might look like. A lineup of Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Green, and Vučević would feature an incredible balance of shooting, playmaking, and size. Vučevic's ability to anchor the offense means the Warriors could stagger his minutes with Curry's, ensuring consistent scoring from the second unit. Against teams like the Denver Nuggets or Phoenix Suns, who boast strong front courts, Vučevic's presence would allow the Warriors to counter their size without compromising their identity. The Golden State Warriors are at a crossroads. With the trade deadline approaching, their decisions could shape the team's trajectory for years to come. Whether they acquire Nikola Vučević, develop young prospects like Ren Abando and Kai Sotto, or pursue other strategic moves, one thing is clear: the Warriors remain committed to excellence. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on the latest NBA news, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your support helps us bring you even better content. We'll see you in the next video as we continue to break down the hottest topics in the NBA. Stay tuned.